Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 postseason is on the air. We are at PNC Park. Tonight, it is Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Tonight's game features the Mets and the Pirates. The Mets are the 6th seed. The Pirates are the 5 seed. So the Pirates do get home field for this game. The winner of this game will go ahead and play the San Francisco Giants in Game 2 of the NLWS, and that game will be slated for Wednesday. So, once again, my Mets make the postseason. Once again, can they finally maybe get through to at least play another game? Who knows? We're going to find out tonight as both of these teams. The Mets historically did make the 2016 postseason wild card, got beaten by the Giants. The Pirates historically did not. But in this case, but in our season replay, the Pirates actually got there. The Cardinals were the second place team historically in 2016 in the NL Central, but it will be the Pirates that will get their chance today. John Haverly, Tracy Meehan, Jeremy Brooks, and Vita Productions join us here at PNC Park. So who will move on to play the San Francisco Giants in Game 2? Your guess is as good as mine, and we're about to find out and see what happens tonight. Texag75 joins us here at PNC Park. And by the way, I should mention, how about them Dolphins? And I guess I'll just stop at that. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates, their number 1 starter, Jameson Taillon. 5 wins, 4 losses, a 3.38 ERA, 85 strikeouts, and 16 walks. I actually went ahead and made him the ace of the Pirates staff for this postseason. So he is the number 1 starter. I gave it to him. Pretty much the best pitcher I could choose from the Pirates in the 4-man rotation we will be using. So we are all set and ready to go. Mets and the Pirates. Can the Mets move on, or can the Pirates move on? We got a big one tonight. Let's get started here for Game 1 of the NLWS. Top of the first. Leading off for the Mets will be center fielder Curtis Granderson. I put him in center field for the postseason. 237 average, 30 homers, 59 RBIs. We're going to use yellow, white, and black dice. Pirates are the home team. Everyone is set and ready to go here at PNC Park. Who will move on? Who will go home? By the way, I should mention, there is lightning and thunder outside my window, so let's hope we don't lose the internet this time. Meanwhile, let's play some baseball. Taillon. Oop, I got a wrong die there. I don't know why I chose that, but I'll keep that 6 and I'll turn that into a 6. Here we go. I didn't see that. Taillon, 4-6 against the lefty. It's blank. Granderson, 1-1, and that's a ground ball hit to third base. That'll be handled by David Freese, and he will pick that up and throw to first for the out. Next up is the shortstop as Drupal Cabrera, 280 average, 23 homers, 62 RBIs for the Mets in 2016. Taillon with the pitch. 5-4 against the switch left. That's a blank. Cabrera, 2-1, base hit, right field. It'll be a single for Cabrera. And in the Mets, we'll get a base runner here with a single by Cabrera. Frank Rosenk joins us here at PNC Park. Yes, the Fish took care of business against Steve Towers' Patriots, who thought they were going to squish the Fish. Instead, we rounded up the Patriots and put them in the tower. No pun intended. Next batter for the Mets, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, 280 average, 31 homers, 86 RBIs in 16. Infield is at double play. And strategy roll in the 8, Cabrera will stay put. Taillon, 5-2. That's a pitcher result. Righty, 1-8 is an out. The 4 is good. And that is going to be a ground ball to short. 3-4-5. Second base pivot. Rodriguez is 0. 1-5, it's a double play. They got it, and that will retire the side. So 6-4-3 double play, no runs and a hit for the Mets as Cespedes grounds out into the twin killing. And we will go to the bottom of the first. How about your 49ers? Yes, how about your 49ers? And as much as it pains to me to say this, and I can't stand them, but the Dallas Cowboys look pretty darn good right now. And I hate saying that. Starting pitcher for the New York Mets tonight, their number one starter, Thor Noah Syndergaard. 14 wins, 9 losses, a 2.60 ERA, 218 strikeouts, 41 walks. Let's see what Thor can do here. Syndergaard did not have a bad outing against the Giants historically in the wild card game. Let's see how he does against the Pirates. Leading off for the Pirates, first baseman John Jaso. 268 average, 8 homers, 42 RBIs. The Pirates actually do have a platoon lineup for righties or lefties. The right-handed lineup starts today. Syndergaard, 2-3 against the lefty. That's a walk plus, and he'll walk him just like that. So Syndergaard will walk Jaso. First walk given up by Syndergaard. We are at PNC Park. I would say a pitcher's park. 118 home runs, 257 batting average, -2 to strikeouts, and +1 to walks. So Jaso on at set first, and now the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. 256 average, 24 homers, 79 RBIs. Mets call the double play, and nothing on the 17. Thor will pitch. Syndergaard, 3-1, strikeout 11. That's going to miss. McCutchen, 2-5, and that's a ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot, Johnson, 0, 1-3. That's a double play, and they got it. 2 outs. McCutchen will ground out into the 6-4-3. And that is a double play for Thor. And the next batter of the Pirates will be Sean Rodriguez. I put him at second base for the tournament, or for the playoffs. 270 average, 18 homers, 56 RBIs. 2 outs now. Thor with the pitch. Syndergaard, 1-2, strikeout 12, called strike 3 on Rodriguez, and he's just going to have to go back to the bench and take the out. 1 out, 1 first strikeout for Syndergaard. Nothing across except a walk, no score after 1. Section 518 here at PNC Park, hoping his Mets can do well tonight. Leading off for the Mets will be right fielder Jay Bruce. Bruce started the season with the Cincinnati Reds, wound up on the Mets later. 250 average, 33 homers, 99 RBIs. Taillon will pitch. Taillon, 4-5. That's a range play. Bruce, 6-6. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Jordy Mercer. He wasn't too bad. His range is a 3. That's a 4. It'll get past him. It'll be a base hit. So Bruce starts off with a leadoff single for the Mets. Neil Walker was injured and was not able to finish the season for the Mets. He was the normal second baseman for that team. So starting at second base for the Mets will be Kelly Johnson. 247 average, 10 homers, 34 RBIs. Doug Hunt and Stoney 007 join us here at PNC Park. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy, nothing on the 17. Taillon will go ahead and he will pitch. Taillon, 2-6. That's a range play. Johnson, a 1-2 against the righty. They smacks one, and that's a double to center field, but it's a range play for Andrew McCutchen. In center field, his range is a 2. That is a 2. He will take a double away from Johnson. What a play by McCutchen. 1 out. And Bruce will head back to first. What a play by Andrew McCutchen. A big-time fly out to center as he removes a double from Johnson. Heck of a play by Kutch. And now the next batter is the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. 267 average, 16 homers, 49 RBIs. Craig Scarborough joins us here at PNC Park. Strategy, nothing on the 18. Taillon will pitch. Taillon, 6-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Flores, 5-2. That's a ground out to third. Let's see if they turn it. 2, 3, 4. Second base pivot, Rodriguez, 0, 1-4, double play. That's good. It's a 3, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Mets, as they're not able to capitalize on a leadoff single by Bruce, and we will go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Pirates will be left fielder Starling Marte. And, of course, he'd be on the Mets later in 2022 and 23. 311 average, 9 homers, 46 RBIs for Marte. Syndergaard, 3-3, strikeout, 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Thor as he waves his mighty hammer. Now the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. I love his name. 264 average, 1 homer, 33 RBIs. No need for a strat. Syndergaard with the pitch. 3-4. That's a walk, and that 11 will walk him. And Syndergaard will go ahead and walk Cervelli. Second walk issued by Thor. And now we'll see the third baseman, David Freese, 270 average, 13 homers, 55 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy roll, nothing on the 9. Cervelli stays at first base. No score here, bottom of the second. Syndergaard, 2-1. That's a range play. Freese, 4-6 against the righty. That's a fly ball to center field. Going after it is the Grandy man. His range is a 3. That is a 3. He will make a big catch in center field, and that will be 2 outs. Nice play by the Grandy man there. So right now, both teams making some pretty good defense. And now here's the right fielder, Gregory Polanco, 258 average, 22 homers, 86 RBIs. Now 2 outs here, and nothing on the strat. Cervelli stays at first. Thor, 3-6, strikeout plus, that is a 10, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. Third strikeout for Thor, nothing across except a walk, and we still have no score here after 2. Yes, how about my Dolphins and how about those Florida teams? How about the Marlins for destroying Atlanta over the weekend? They destroyed that team. Question is, can they now do that against, well, my Mets and Marlins actually play right now in a big 3-game series, and although I am a Mets fan number 1, in this series, I need the Marlins to beat my Mets. Ugh. Boy, that hurts to say, but hey, got to do what I got to do. One of my teams has got to get to the postseason. Top of the third, leading off for the Mets, first baseman James Loney, 265 average, 9 homers, 34 RBIs. So no score here, top of the third. Taillon, 5-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. Loney, 4-2, and he ground out to the pitcher. Taillon will go ahead and grab it, and he will toss it over to first for the out. Next up is the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, 247 average, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. Taillon will go ahead and pitch. Taillon, 5-2. Pitcher result, the 11, that's going to be too high. d'Arnaud, 5-5, and he grounds out to first base. Jameson will get that, and he'll take it himself, 2 down. And now the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, a 190 average. He has 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. So Taillon's got to be careful with Thor. He is very capable of hitting 1 out. Taillon, 6-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-4, strikeout 12, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will retire the side. And that is the first strikeout for Taillon. 1, 2, 3, go the Mets. We go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Pirates will be the shortstop, Jordy Mercer, 256 average, 11 homers, and 59 RBIs. No score. Syndergaard, A 5-1 against the righty walk, and that is ball 4 on the 6. So Syndergaard allows another walk. That's his third. And that will bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. Corners in, expecting a bunt. And that is a 15, and they're going to get the bunt. Taillon will go ahead and bunt it over. Syndergaard, 5-2, strikeout 8, and he's still going to strike him out on a bunt attempt. On a bunt, the bunt rating is reduced by half, which would make that a 13. Minus 2 is 11, and that's an 8, and he still strikes out Taillon, 1 down. So Taillon probably bunted one foul on strike 3, and that will be out number 1. Infield now goes to double play depth, and here is Jaso. Fourth strikeout for Thor. Strategy roll, nothing on the 6. Mercer, he'll go ahead and pitch. Or should I say Mercer will say at first base. Syndergaard, 4-5, wild pitch. The 20 is too high, ball 1. Syndergaard will try again. 5-3 against the lefty. That's a walk plus, and he'll walk Jaso. And now the Pirates got something going on here. So now another walk given up by Syndergaard. That's his 4th. It'll bring up Kutch, and Kutch is 0 for 1. Infield still a double play depth. Strategy roll, nothing happening on the 15. Thor in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 3rd. No score. Syndergaard, 5-6 against the righty. Strikeout plus, swing and a miss, struck him out. He will get Kutch. And that's the 5th strikeout for Thor, 2 away. And the next batter is Rodriguez. Rodriguez 0 for 1. Steve Tate joins us here at PNC Park. So runners at first and second. Strategy, nothing on the 10. Thor will go ahead and pitch. Fans here at PNC Park hoping for a big hit. Section 518 hoping for a K. Syndergaard, 5-5, strikeout 17. That's going to miss. Rodriguez, 4-4, and it's a ground ball to first base. It'll be handled by Loney. He calls off Thor. He'll take it himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across except a couple of walks. No score after 3. This game is going like the actual game between the Giants and the Mets. There was no scoring early in that game either between Syndergaard and Mad Bum. And that game still brings tears to my eyes. Thank you, Jerice Familia, you bum. Top of the 4th and the top of the order for the Mets. Here's the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1. Top of the 4th inning. 1 game here in the National League wild card. The winner will go take on the Giants in game 2. Taillon, 2-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Grandy man, 6-3, base hit into right field, and Granderson leads off with a single. And again, the Mets have another base runner. And it will bring up Cabrera. Grandy man had only 4 stolen bases, not a stealing threat, and he won't get one call here. So Taillon will go ahead, will pitch to Cabrera here. Infield is at double play. Taillon, 5-2. That's a pitcher result. And against the switch left, that's going to be an out. A 1-16, a switch, that's going to be an out. And it's a ground ball to third. 3, 4, 5. Second base pivot Rodriguez, a 1-5. It's another double play. No, it's a 6. It's picked up by third baseman Freeze. Granderson got a good jump. Freeze around, looks at second, no play. Throws to first to get the out, 1 away. And that is a big non-double play. A 1-5 and you don't get it. You roll a 6, and now Granderson gets to second base. That takes away another double play chance, and now the batter is Cespedes, and he's 0 for 1. Granderson on at second. Taillon will pitch. Strategy, nothing on the 15. Taillon sets up, and now he will deal. Taillon, 2-6, range play. Cespedes, 6-1. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is into Jaso. He was pretty good. His range is a 3. That is a 2. He's got it. Taillon will come over. He'll make the play, and that will be 2 outs, and Granderson will get to third. Wow, some good defense by both teams right now as Jameson pretty much maybe saved a run. And now 2 away, and here comes Bruce. Bruce got a base hit his first time up, but now there are 2 outs. Strategy roll, nothing on the 3. Grandy still at third. Taillon will go ahead and pitch to Bruce. Fans here at PNC Park hoping for a good pitch. Taillon, 6-4, strikeout 13. That will miss. Bruce, a 1-5. It's a power hit to left field. That is a 16, and against the righty, Bruce is going to come through with a big-time triple. Granderson will come in. He will score. Bruce goes to third, and the Mets take a 1-0 lead. Section 518 cheers. Yay! An RBI triple by Jay Bruce. And that's not the first time he hit a big-time triple. Jay Bruce had a big triple in an early game in the regular season for the Mets that gave him a win. And now the Mets have a 1-0 lead, and the next batter now is Johnson. Bernard Strom joins us here at PNC Park. Bruce on at third. Taillon will pitch to Johnson, but now 2 outs as the Mets have a 1-0 lead. Strategy, nothing on the 12. Bruce on at third. Taillon with the pitch. Taillon, 5-2. That's a pitcher result, and that 8 against the lefty, that will be an out. And it's a ground ball to short. It'll be handled by Mercer. He's got it. He throws to first, and that will end the inning. But the Mets are on the board. 1 run on 2 hits. An RBI triple by Bruce. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Pirates will be Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Syndergaard now has a slim 1-0 lead to work with here at PNC Park. Thor, 3-3, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 6 for Thor, 1 out. And next up is Cervelli. Cervelli walked his first time up. Don't blame me, I voted for the 71 season. Don't forget, guys, with 10 minutes, the selection show, there will be a change on how seasons are selected. Your votes do matter. You will find out how we're going to do that on the selection show. Syndergaard, 3-5. That's at the park. PNC Park, 4-4. It's a single plus to center field. Cervelli rounding first. He's got to try for second. Base runner 3. Center fielder Granderson +1. A 1-4. Cervelli gets to second base. It is a 1, and he will. Cervelli turns that single into a double. That's the first hit for the Pirates in this game. So Cervelli now puts the tying run in scoring position. And the batter now is Freeze. Freeze is 0 for 1. Infield is still back, as now the Pirates have the tying run on. Strategy, nothing on the 18. Thor will pitch to Freeze. Thor, 3-6, strikeout +16. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Thor. Pirates have a man on second. Now the batter is Polanco. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll again. Nothing on the 7. Cervelli stays at second. Fans here at PNC want a hit. Section 518 wants a K. Syndergaard, 4-4. Error on a grounder. Polanco, 6-1. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Cabrera. His error rating is a 3. That's a 14. Cabrera will get it. He has it. Throws to first to retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. They strand Cervelli at second. 1-0 after 4. Don't you just love postseason baseball? We go to the top of the fifth, especially here on the network. Wilmer Flores leads off for the NYM. He's 0 for 1. As we now start the fifth. Taillon will go ahead and pitch. Taillon, 1-6, strikeout. The 17 is high. Flores, 1-5, base hit right past third, and the Mets have a man on base. It's a single. Flores goes ahead and gets on. Batter now is Loney. Loney is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Flores only had one stolen base, and he's not going to get any here. James Loney does get the bunt sign, but with a bunt rating of 3, I'm going to swing away here. Taillon with the pitch. Taillon, 6-5. Wild pitch. The 20 is too high. Ball 1. Nice play there by Cervelli behind the plate, and Taillon will try again. Taillon, 1-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Loney, 5-3, and that's a ground ball to first base. Can they turn another double play? 2-3-3. Shortstop, pivot, Mercer, 0. 1-3, it's a double play. Yes, they got it. 2 outs. 3-6-3 double play. That is the third double play hit into by the Mets. And that can definitely bite them in the butt. And now the batter is Syndergaard. I'm sorry, no, the batter is d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud is the next batter, and he is 0 for 1. But now there are 2 away. Pirates pretty good at turning double plays here. And the Mets have hit into 3 of them. Taillon will go ahead and pitch. Taillon, 6-1 against a righty. It's a blank. d'Arnaud, 6-5. Ground out to short, handled by Mercer. He will take care of it and toss it over and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Mets. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Bucks will be Jordy Mercer, and he walked his first time up. Woodman, 5-6-4, joins us here at PNC Park. Syndergaard will go ahead and pitch. Syndergaard, 3-2, strikeout. And that is a leaner right between the 8 and the 20. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. I'm going to say it's a strikeout. I will re-roll the D20 only. That is a 20. It's too high. Mercer, 2-6, and that's a ground ball hit to first base. That'll be handled by Loney. He'll take it to the bag himself. Next up is Taillon. He'll bat. Taillon is 0 for 1. He's pitching a very good game. Both pitchers are. 4, 1-3, strikeout 11. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 8 for Syndergaard. 2 down. And now Jaso. Jaso has walked twice. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Mets a 1-0 lead. Syndergaard, 1-3, strikeout 10. That will miss. Jaso, 3-1, and that's a ground out to second base. Johnson will go ahead and get to it. He'll take his time, throw it over, and end the inning. No, nothing across for the Bucks. 1-0 after 5. Brian Patterson joins us here at PNC Park. How can you not love playoff baseball on the network, right, guys? Top of the 6th. Taillon, he can pitch 23 batters, so 9, 0, 1, 2, 3. He's still got some left in the tank. And Noah Syndergaard will lead off. He's 0 for 1. Top of the 6th, 1-0 Mets. On a big RBI triple by Jay Bruce. Taillon, 2-4 against the lefty. That's a blank. Syndergaard, 4-5. It's a fly out to right. Going over there will be Polanco, and he will put it away for the out. Here's the Grandy man, and he's 1 for 2 with a single his last time up. Taillon, 1-1, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets the Grandy man, and that is only the second strikeout for Taillon. 2 away now for Cabrera. Cabrera was 1 for 2. 2016 Mets were a decent team. I don't know if you want to call them good. I guess maybe they were a good team that got hot late. I don't know really how far they really could have went if they did get past the Giants. Taillon, 6-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 5-5 against the switch left. That is a blank. Cabrera, 5-1. That's a single. He'll hit that one into center field. And Cabrera gets a 2-out base knock to keep the inning alive. And if you got men on base, this is the guy you want up next, and that is Cespedes. Cespedes is 0 for 2, though. Cabrera on it first. He had 5 stolen bases, and he will stay with 5 stolen bases. Taillon looking in on Cespedes. Fans here at PNC Park hoping for a good pitch. Section 518 hoping for a good hit. Taillon, 4-4. That is a blank. Cespedes, 5-4. And that's a ground ball to second base. That'll be picked up by Rodriguez. He's going to tag second base coming over to force out Cabrera, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Mets. We go to the bottom of the 6th in this pitcher's duel. Kind of like what I expected here. In the National League, I think we're going to see a lot of low-scoring games in the National League. Pitching in the National League was better than American League pitching in 2016. Loaded Mets dice early. Kemi Poo joins us here at PNC Park. Leading off for the Pirates will be Andrew McCutchen, and he is 0 for 2. Syndergaard will go ahead and pitch. 4, 6-6, strikeout 9. That's going to miss. McCutchen, 1-6, and that's a ground out to short. It'll be handled by Cabrera, and he'll toss it over for the first out. Next up is Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 0 for 2. Syndergaard sets up with the deal. Syndergaard, 4-5. That's a wild pitch, ball 1. Thor will try again. Syndergaard, 5-2. Strikeout 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 9 for Thor. He's swinging that hammer. And now Marte. Marte is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Syndergaard will go ahead and set up for the deal. Thor, 6-5. Range play. Marte, 3-6. That's a base hit to left field, but that is hit to Cespedes. And if you're a Mets fan, that's where you want to hit. His range is a 5. That is a 6. He won't get it. It's a base hit. And that's going to be a single to left field, and Marte will get on base. Wow, Cespedes just out of his reach. And Marte gets the first. But just a good hit there by Marte. And now here's Cervelli. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Infield with 2 outs. Will stay back. Nothing on the strat. Well, Marte actually does get the steal sign. 16 plus 1 is 17. And let's see here. Darno plus 1 is an 18. Yeah, I send him. Marte is going to try to steal second base. There goes Marte. A 1-18. He is safe. And he is. Marte will steal second base, and that's his first stolen base of the postseason. So now the runner in scoring position will re-roll the strat again, and this time in the 11, Marte stays at second. So now Syndergaard will pitch to Cervelli with 2 outs. Syndergaard will pitch. Fans here at PNC Park hoping that Cervelli can get a hit. Section 518 hoping Thor has some more magic in that hammer. Thor, 2-4, strikeout 12. That's going to miss. Cervelli, 4-1, base hit past third. That's going to be a single. Will that be enough to score Marte? Yes, it will. His base running rating is a 5 with 2 outs. Marte comes around to score. We're tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Cervelli gets the Pirates on the board. And now here's Freeze. And Freeze is 0 for 2. That stolen base was huge. As I know I'm a Mets fan, but I am playing both teams with non-bias. Pirates on it first. Now Cervelli, the go-ahead run at first base, tied at 1. Strategy. Nothing on the 4. Cervelli actually it's not true. 1 + 4 is a 5. He actually does get the steal sign. 15 + 1 is 16. And Darno +1 is a 17. Ooh. No, you can't. No hit and run with 2 outs there, Craig. Go with 2 outs, John Haverly says. Let's see here. All right, we're going to go. Haverly says go with 2 outs. Cervelli trying to steal second. A 1 to 17, he is safe. And he is. Cervelli steals second base. Syndergaard not very good with base stealers, and now the go-ahead run is in scoring position. Re-roll the strat. And that is a 3, but Cervelli will stay where he is. Cervelli will stay at second base. Syndergaard now will pitch to Freeze. Freeze is 0 for 2, but now it's tied at 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Thor will go ahead and pitch. Thor, 3-4. That's a walk, and that 12 is ball 4. He walked Freeze. And now the batter is Polanco. Polanco is 0 for 2. Syndergaard is going to pitch to him. Infield is still back 2 outs. Strategy, nothing on the 16. Cervelli on it second, Freeze on it first. Syndergaard, he'll go ahead and set the pitch. Thor, 6-3, wild pitch, 8. Yep, that'll move everybody up. Syndergaard throws behind Polanco. That goes at a backstop. And now with bases loaded, do you walk him and pitch to Mercer? I think the answer is but if you do, you walk him, Syndergaard becomes tired. Oh boy. I don't know. What do we do here? 2 outs with Syndergaard. Do I walk him and plays to any base? But you know what, though? Polanco does strike out. I'm going to go with Syndergaard. I'm not going to put a runner on base. I'm going to let him pitch. 2 outs now, tied at 1. Syndergaard will pitch to Polanco. Re-roll the strat, nothing on the 15. Thor will go ahead and pitch. Syndergaard, 1-5, strikeout +5, strike out, and the inning is over, and my faith in Syndergaard gets the job done. 10th strikeout for Thor, but the Pirates have tied it up. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk and 2 stolen bases. And we're tied at 1 after 6. Top of the 7th inning, Taillon, he can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He is due to bat second in the 7th inning. Jay Bruce is the leadoff batter. And I think you may make a move here. I don't know. I think you make a move for the Pirates. I think Taillon, I think you bring on the lefty. You know what? Yeah, because you got 2 lefties and a righty coming up. What do you think here? What do you think? Do you take out Taillon and bring in a lefty to pitch to Bruce and Johnson and then Flores? I don't know here. What do you think? Does someone have a call here for me to do? Scooney says yes. That'll be it for Jameson Taillon. He will come out of the game. Pirates are going to go to the bullpen, and they will bring on a lefty. It is the 7th inning, so it doesn't matter. I can bring out the best lefty. It doesn't have to be. And let's see, who was the closer? I believe it was Watson, wasn't he? Yeah, Watson's the closer, so he can't come out. So you're going to go with... Let's see. Timeout for 1 second. Timeout on the field for a moment, because I actually did not set up the Pirates pitchers correctly. Hold a minute. Hold on 1 second here. I did not set up the Pirate bullpen. Give me a minute. Let's see, left, right. is it there? So let me see what we want to do here. So let's see. So 10, 40, 62, 67 for righties, lefties. Let's see. 1, 11, 69, 70, 75. Watson is the closer, so we can't use, but I don't want to use him. So let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring out, and we can get, it's in the 7th inning, so any reliever can be used. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Wade LeBlanc. 4 wins, no losses, 2 saves, a 3.77 ERA. Wade LeBlanc started the season with the Seattle Mariners. He is now on the Pirates. And LeBlanc will be the second pitcher, which means Taillon gets a no decision. Top of the 7th, tied at 1. LeBlanc will go ahead and pitch will pitch here to Jay Bruce, Johnson, and probably Flores. LeBlanc, 6-6. That's an automatic out. He'll get it done, and that's a ground out to third, handled by Freeze, and he will head it over. He will throw to first for 1 out. So putting in LeBlanc was the right move there. Here's Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. LeBlanc, he'll go ahead, settle in for the pitch. LeBlanc, 6-3, hit by pitch, 12. Nope, that will miss. Johnson, 5-2, and that's a fly ball to center field. And McCutchen, he will get to it and make the play for out number 2. And now here's Flores. Flores 1 for 2 with a single. Top of the 7th, tied at 1. Mets and Pirates. LeBlanc, 4-1. That's a range play. Flores, 3-4. That's a base hit to left field, but a range play for Starling Marte. He was good. His range is a 4. That is a 6. He won't get it, and that will be a base hit to left. So Flores winds up with his second hit of the game. And it does bring up a chance for Loney. Loney is 0 for 2 with 2 outs here. Strategy roll. And Flores not going anywhere. He will stay put. This Mets team is not very fast. LeBlanc will go ahead and pitch to Loney. LeBlanc, 5-5, strikeout 13. That will miss. Loney, 2-5, and against the lefty, it's a ground ball to first base. Jameson will go ahead and take it. He will tag the bag, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Mets. We're getting into the later innings, and we are tied at 1. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night, it will be Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Michael Fulmer will be pitching for the Tigers, and Kevin Gausman will go for the Orioles. The winner of tomorrow's game will play the Cleveland Indians in that American League Division Series. So will the Tigers be able to move on, or will the Orioles? They only have to win 1. Can the Tigers do another game? Can they win their second? We'll find out tomorrow night. Tigers and the Orioles, ALWS, Game 2. Bottom of the 7th inning here. Jordy Mercer leads off for the Pirates, and he is 0 for 1. Syndergaard is tired, and he is also due to bat second. I'm going to leave him in there just to see if he can get through the inning. So I'm going to go with a tired Syndergaard here. Jordy Mercer will bat, and he is 0 for 1. Tied at 1, bottom of the 7th. Syndergaard, 4-6, hit by pitch, 6, nope, that misses. Mercer, 6-4, and that's a ground out to the pitcher. Syndergaard will get that, and he'll toss it over for the out. Pinch hitter coming in for Wade LeBlanc. He will come out. And the Pirates, let's see who they're going to go with, and it will be, let's see, still the 7th inning, so I got to go by at bats. Coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates will be Matthew Joyce. 242 average, 13 homers, 42 RBIs. Syndergaard will go ahead and pitch to him here. For a 2-4, strikeout 15. That will miss. Joyce, 4-2. It's a ground out to second base. Kelly Johnson will go ahead and get it, and he'll toss it over for the second out. And now here's Jaso. Jaso has walked twice. He's 0 for 1. But Thor trying to finish the job here for the Mets. Tied at 1. Thor will pitch. Syndergaard, 3-2. Strikeout 9. That will miss. Jaso, 5-6. And it's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Cabrera. He's got it. Throws to first to retire the side. Nice job by Syndergaard. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Tied at 1 after 7. Who will get the clutch hit? Who will make a mistake? We go to the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Mets will be Travis d'Arnaud. He is 0 for 2. Pirates need a pitcher. They'll go with a righty here. And it will be... Coming on to pitch for the Pirates will be Jared Hughes. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, a 3.03 ERA. Hughes will come on and he will pitch, and he can pitch to 4, so let's see what can happen there. Hughes will pitch to d'Arnaud here, top of the 8th, tied at 1. Hughes, 4-6, that's a blank. d'Arnaud, 4-3, ground out to first, handled by Jaso. He'll take it himself, 1 out. What a job by Noah Syndergaard, but he will come out of the game. Mets will go to the bullpen, but the Mets are going to go ahead and go to the bench first. And let's see who they're going to bring on to bat, and it will be Michael Conforto, 220 average, 12 homers, 42 RBIs. So Michael Conforto does make the postseason roster for the Mets, and he will pitch to Jared. He will bat against Hughes. Hughes has got to be careful with Conforto. He's very dangerous. Hughes, 4-1, strikeout 4, but not that dangerous. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So Conforto goes down on strikes. And now the Grandy man, Granderson, 1 for 3. Hughes, they'll go ahead and pitch. Hughes, 4-3, against the lefty, that's a blank. Granderson, 2-6, and against the righty. Grandy man keeps the inning alive, and that's a double to right. He bounces that one off the wall. Granderson will slide into second base, and he has his second hit of the game. And now a big chance for Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 tonight. He's got 2 singles. Hughes will go ahead, and he will... Will he pitch to him? I think you pitch. I think you pitch him in. You do not want to burn out your lineups early here. Jared Hughes will pitch to Cabrera. Cabrera sets up with the pitch here. Fans here at PNC Park hoping for a good pitch. Section 518 hoping for a hit. Strategy. Nothing on the 4. Grandy stays at second. Hughes looking on at Cabrera. Here comes the pitch. Hughes, 4-6. That is a blank. Cabrera, 6-2, and it's a fly ball to right field. Getting over there is Polanco. He will make the catch and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Mets, and it stays tied at 1. Bottom of the 8th inning, leading off for the Pirates will be Andrew McCutchen. He is 0 for 3. Mets will go to the bullpen. 3 righties coming up, so the Mets are going to go ahead and bring out the pitch will be. Give me a timeout. I thought I set the Mets batting up lineup, but I guess I didn't. So that will, hold on a minute here. Timeout as I go ahead and get this set up. So let's see who we're going to bring in. We're going to bring in Reed. Coming on to pitch for the Mets will be Addison Reed. 4 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 1.97 ERA. And he will come on to pitch here. He'll come on to pitch for the Mets. So Addison Reed on to pitch, bottom of the 8th, tied at 1. McCutchen, he will set it up. Reed, second. He is the second Mets pitcher. So Syndergaard gets an ND. Reed with the pitch. 2-6. That's a pitcher result. That 12 against the righty will be an out. And it is a fly out to center field. The Grandy man will get to it and make the catch for the out, 1 away. 1 down, and here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 0 for 3. Reed sets up with the pitch. Reed, 2-3, wild pitch, ball 1. Reed again, 2-3, wild pitch, ball 2. Reed, 4-2, strikeout plus 16, swing and a miss, struck him out. And he comes back to get him on a K, and now Rodriguez is 0 for 4. Yes, Addison Reed was one of the better relief pitchers that year in 2016. Was one of the very, very good. It was an excellent setup man. Reed will now pitch to Marte. Marte got a single his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Reed will go ahead and pitch. Reed, 5-2, strikeout 6. Cold strike 3 on Marte. He got him. And Marte didn't like the call, but there was nothing he could do there. And he struck him out. 1, 2, 3, go the Pirates. Tied at 1 after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Will we see magic in the top of the 9th? Where Section 518 hopes there's plenty of 9th inning magic here for the Mets. Tied at 1, Yoenis Cespedes leads off for the Mets. He is 0 for 3, and they got a righty and 2 lefties coming up. Hughes is going to pitch to Cespedes. Even though Hughes is tired, he's going to pitch to Cespedes because he got 2 lefties coming up for the Pirates. So righty on righty, Hughes will pitch here, and it makes sense. Hughes will go ahead and pitch to Cespedes. Fans here at PNC Park hoping for a good pitch. Hughes, 2-6, strikeout 14. That's a walk. That's a walk chance. He's tired, and against a righty of 10, the 14 is still too high. Cespedes, 2-3, and he lines one right to second base. Rodriguez puts up the glove, pop, gets it, 1 out. Line out to second, but a walk chance could not get Cespedes there. But that is it for Hughes, though. As Hughes is now going to come out of the game. Now 2 lefties coming up. Pirates will bring on a lefty. And let's see, that's going to be Felipe Rivera. 1 win, 6 losses, a save, a 4.09 ERA. He will be the 4th pitcher. Felipe Rivera started the season with the Washington Nationals. He is now on the Pirates. Finished the season with the Pirates. Bruce is 2 for 3, a single and a triple. But Bruce has got power on either side against either arm. Rivera will go ahead and pitch to Bruce. Rivera, 1-5. That is a blank. Bruce, 2-1. And it's a fly out to left field. Getting over there is Marte. And he will make the catch for out number 2. And now here's Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 3. Rivera, he'll go ahead and pitch. Rivera, 6-6 against the lefty, blank. Johnson, 4-5, and that's a ground out to second base. That'll be handled by Rodriguez, and he will take it and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Mets. No ninth inning magic for them. Will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic for the Pirates? Leading off for the Pirates will be Francisco Cervelli. He is 2 for 2, a single and a double and a walk. Reed can pitch to one more batter. He will pitch to Cervelli to start the bottom of the ninth. Tied at 1. Are we looking at extra innings here in this National League Wild Card Game 1? Reed, 1-6. That is a blank. Cervelli, 4-2. Ground out to third. That'll be handled by Flores, and he will toss it over for the out. 1 out. Next batter is Freeze. Now Reed is tired, but they're going to let him pitch. Reed is the guy here you want here if you're the Mets against the righties at the moment. Reed will go ahead and field. Reed, 6-2, strikeout. The 19 is high. Freeze, 6-5, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to short. Once again, that'll be taken care of by Cabrera, and he will toss it over for out number 2. And now 2 outs. And now here's Polanco. They go talk to Reed on the mound, said, you want to pitch to him? And said, let me get a crack at him. Polanco is 0 for 3. Reed will pitch to Polanco here. 1 out away from extra innings. Reed will go ahead and pitch. Fans here at PNC Park hoping for a hit. Reed, 3-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Polanco, 2-4, and it's a ground ball to third. That'll get picked up there by Flores. He's got it. He throws to first. We've got free baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. We need extras to decide this game. After 9, tied at 1. We go to the top of the 10th inning. We are tied at 1. Let's see. Felipe Rivero leading off for the Mets is Wilmer Flores. And they still got right, left, right coming up. I wonder if you bring in Watson here, or do you let Rivero pitch? He's not tired yet. You know what? I don't know. I think you probably bring in the righty, don't you? I think you do here. Yeah, that's going to do it. Rivero's going to come out of the game. Pirates will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch, Watson's actually a lefty. I want to save him. Pirates are going to go with Neftali Feliz. 4 wins, 2 losses, 2 saves, a 3.52 ERA. Pirate bullpen is not terrible. So Neftali Feliz will pitch for Pittsburgh here, and he will go ahead. So Wilmer Flores will lead off for the Mets. Top of the 10th, tied at 1. Fans here at PNC Park know what's at stake. A trip to AT&T Park to play the Giants. Feliz with the pitch. 2-3, walk, 19 is high. Flores, 1-1, base hit, right field. The Mets have the leadoff man on. Flores gets his 3rd hit of the game. He is 3 for 4. And the batter now is Loney. Loney is 0 for 3. Flores is mud at the position. I wonder if I make a change here. I could do it. Flores is what? He's at 3rd base. Ugh. Oh boy, do I go ahead and make a change for Flores and bring in someone who could run. But the problem is, if we're in extra innings, you really need the at bat. I'm gonna keep Flores. I'm gonna keep him and save the batters. Flores on it first. Infield is now at double play depth. Feliz will pitch to Loney. Loney is 0 for 3. Strategy. Nothing on the 7. Flores stays put. Feliz will set up with the pitch. Feliz, 6-3. Home run result against the righty. Loney needs an 8, and that is a 12. He does not get it. Loney 1-1, but he does hit a power hit to center field. That is a 15, and against the righty, Loney will come through with a double. But will it score Flores? Flores, base runner run, double to center, +1, a 1-2. Flores will score. He does! Flores comes all the way from first base, and he will score. Loney on to second. Mets lead it 2-1. Stadium groans. A big RBI double by James Loney goes ahead, and he's at second base, and the Mets take a 2-1 lead here. Section 518 cheers. Yay! But it's not over yet, because here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Still nobody out in the top of the 10th. Remember, postseason, no ghost runners at all. d'Arnaud is 0 for 3. 2-1 Mets, top of the 10th. Feliz will pitch to d'Arnaud, but a big insurance run now as Jeurys Familia now warming up for the Mets. And I think I need 2 runs in order to say for Familia to feel good with Familia out there. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Actually, d'Arnaud gets the bunt sign. But no, I'll let him swing. Feliz will go ahead and pitch. Feliz, 6-1. Wild pitch. Nope, 17 is too high. Ball 1. Feliz will try again. Feliz, 3-2. Against the righty, it's a blank. d'Arnaud, 1-6. And that is a fly ball to right field. Getting over there will be Polanco. He will make the catch for out number 1. Lonis, a base running rating of 2, but since it's hit the right, it's -1, and Polanco is a -2 arm. Loney will stay at second base. So 1 out there as Loney cannot move on a fly out to right. Now we'll see a pinch hitter for the Mets. And coming on to pitch the bat for the Mets will be Jose Reyes, 267 average, 8 homers, 24 RBIs. Jose Reyes will pinch hit here for Addison Reed as Jeurys Familia warming up to come in the game. So Loney on at second. Feliz will go ahead and pitch to Reyes here. He'll pitch to Reyes. Reyes coming to bat. 1 out, top of the 10th, but the Mets have taken a 2-1 lead. Feliz sets up, strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Loney stays at second. Feliz winds up, and here comes the pitch. Feliz, 6-3. Home run result against the righty. Reyes needs a 6, and the 12 is too high. Reyes, 3-3, and instead it's a fly ball to left field. And getting over there is Marte, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Wow, 2 home run results, but they can't get it. And now the batter is Granderson, and Feliz, he is now tired. And I don't know, do you bring in one pitcher to bring in against Granderson? I think you do here. I think you do. That's going to be it for Feliz. He is tired. A fatigue result scores the run. Pirates are going to go to their closer right now. He's a lefty, and it's Tony Watson. 2 wins, 5 losses, 15 saves, a 3.06 ERA. Watson is now the 6th Pirate pitcher, and he will pitch to Granderson. Granderson, however, do I make a pinch hit with him? And, I'm going to say no. I'm going to let the Grandy man swing away. He was he played in a lot of games. You got to let the Grandy man swing. So Loney will go ahead and will be on second base, 2 outs, top of the 10th. Mets lead 2-1. Tony Watson now on the mound. He's the closer for the Pirates. He's got to get this game. He's got to get this. You cannot let the Mets score any more runs. Strategy. Nothing on the 17. Loney on its second. Watson looking in at the Grandy man. Watson with the pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. That's a blank. Granderson, 3-6, and it's a fly ball to right field. And getting over there will be Polanco. He sets up and makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits. But the Mets now have a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 10th. Coming on to pitch for the Mets is a guy that always gives me indigestion every time he comes up to pitch. And it's up to him. Jeurys Familia, 3 wins, 4 losses, 51 saves, a 2.55 ERA. Familia going for the save. And leading off for the Pirates is Jordy Mercer. And he is at shortstop. But he is the, do I take it? Do I bring in Adam Frazier here? Let's see here. Familia pitching to Mercer. Let me see what I want to do here. Rodriguez, I move him to second base. I have Frazier. We're going to make, and then we got Joyce. No, we have Joyce. We have the pitcher spot. So let's see here. Frazier has a higher batting average, but Mercer a better chance at a homer. You still got Josh Bell. And then Gong. Gong can hit the home run very well. I don't know here. What do we think? Let's see. David Vega says, let's go Pirates. Let's see. Do you let Mercer, I'll let you make the call, Dave. Do you let Mercer bat, or do you bring in Bell, Frazier, Gong, or Fryer? Frazier's a lefty. Bell's a switch. Gong and Fryer are righties. I'll let you make a call here. Don't say I don't let my chat get involved. I know it's my Mets, but I'll let you guys make a call. Or do you let Mercer bat? If Mercer comes out at short, Rodriguez will move to shortstop, and then Adam Frazier will come in at second. Vega says Bell. So Jordy Mercer coming out of the game and coming on to pinch hit will be Josh Bell. 273 average, 3 homers, 19 RBIs. Adam Frazier will take over at Sean Rodriguez will move to shortstop, and Adam Frazier will take over at second if this game goes any further. So Jeurys Familia will pitch to Josh Bell. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 1. Section 518 hoping for a straight 1-2-3 inning. Familia sets up with the pitch. Familia, 4-5, strikeout 13. That will miss. Bell, 1-2, and it's a grounder to second base. Up with it is Johnson. He's got it. Throws to first, 1 down. And I should have meant, by the way, that the Pittsburgh Pirates were running out of outs. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for Tony Watson. And I'll make the call, and I will go ahead and I'll make the call here, and it is going to be Adam Frazier, as he will come into play second base, which means the pitcher spot will now move to the 8th spot. So now Adam Frazier will pinch it against Familia. So Familia will pitch to Frazier. 1 out. Fans here at PNC Park hoping for a big hit. Familia sets up with the pitch. Familia, 3-2. Error on a throw. Frazier, 1-1. It's a ground ball to third. That ball has hit the floor. His error rating is a 13. That's a 4, and he's going to throw it wide. First baseman Loney, his range is a 3, and he prevents it from getting past it, but Frazier is safe. Wow, a big-time error. That is an E5 on Flores. First error on the Mets. And now the go-ahead, the tying run is on, and here comes Jaso. Jaso is 0 for 2, but he's got 2 walks. Infield is at double play depth. A big-time error on Wilmer Flores. He makes a huge error there, but can the Mets recover? Frazier on it first. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 10. Frazier stays on. Familia looking in on Jaso. He sets up. Fans at PNC Park are loud. Familia. 3-6. Strikeout 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He got him 2 away. And now the last chance for the Pirates. And this is pretty much the guy who you want up there, Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, though, is 0 for 4. You know he is due. Frazier on at second base. Now 2 outs. Familia will pitch to Kutch. Fans here at PNC Park hoping McCutchen can do it. Familia does, if McCutchen does have good home run power, and it's coming up here. Familia will set it up. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Frazier on it first. Fans here at PNC Park on their feet. Section 518 cheering. Familia sets up with the pitch. 4-5. Strikeout 6. Swing and a miss. Steer right out. That's your game. Mets will win the ball game. They beat the Pirates 2-1. Section 518 cheers. Yay, 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 yay. Stadium barfs. Blah. A 4-5 is a strikeout against a righty. McCutchen's a 10, -2 is an 8. That's a 6. He struck him out, and the Mets go on. No runs, no hits, 1 error, but the Mets beat the Pirates 2-1, and they will go to AT&T Park for a rematch, a wild card rematch against the San Francisco Giants. This is a game of the year candidate. I'll mark it as such, as the excitement of the game was huge, because postseason games are a lot more. But what a chance for the Pirates. They had a chance there, but Familia comes in and gets the job done. And that will end it. Final line score coming up. Mets pitching made a heck of a job today. For the Mets, 2 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. For the Pirates, 1 run on only 3 hits and no errors. They did get a number of walks, though. The winning pitcher is Addison Reed. He's going to wind up with the win. The loss goes to Neftali Feliz, and Familia will get his first save of the postseason. And the Mets win it in 10. So my Mets live to fight another day. But they're going to have to play the Giants. And once again, Madison Bumgarner will be pitching for the G-Men. Jacob deGrom will be going for the Mets in that game. What a game here tonight. The Mets play on. And they are not done in this wild card series. Tomorrow night will be Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series. The Detroit Tigers take on the Baltimore Orioles from Camden Yards. Michael Fulmer will go for the Tigers. Kevin Gausman will go for the O's. It is a big matchup coming up tomorrow night for Game 2 of the ALWS. The winner goes to play the Indians in that division series, who will move on to the next round of the American League. Tigers, Orioles, Fulmer, and Gausman, be there or be square. Craig Scarborough, Vida Productions, David Vega, Gary Rotkamp, Scooney 007, Vida Productions, Jeremy Brooks, let's see here, And let's see, John Haverly. And let's see here. And let's see. What else we got here? Who else is in this game here? Let's see. Scooney, Doug Hunt, of course. And Kemi Poo, 2915. Woodman, 564. Steve Tate. Tracy Meehan, and Texag 75. I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. All right, Brian Patterson. He never got skipped over. He's always in there. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The New York Mets, they will advance. They will take on the Giants. They beat the Pirates tonight in 10 innings, 2-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.